Hello, and welcome to TCSN. First up is world news. Food forests have just now been discovered. A woman named Carol Laresh got a phone call that she has waited for. She says it's exactly what she hoped for when she put in a food forest. Some parks have no picking policies, but for this forest, it's free for the taking. One of the first foods to ripe in the park was zucchini, as some researchers are hoping for it to dig up some potatoes soon. If they soon find raspberries, they can produce more jam. There is a difference between gardens and food forests. Gardens must invest in the seeds, and food forests are funded through grants. Food forests produce different kinds of fresh produce, such as fruits, roots, and cashew nut. The overall result of food forest was a success and is safe to eat. Next up is Betsy Lynn with local news.
Thank you, Gracie, for the world news. Now for me, for local news. IT Tech is going out of business, which is causing 40,000 students to have to find another school and being deprived of their education and leaving 8,000 people unemployed. They are closing down all 130 campuses. They blame this on the U.S. Department of Education for not letting to enroll students with federal financial aid. There's also a rumor that 6 months ago, the school was having some problems. Not only are students angry about this, but there's about $500 million at stake here. We hope that those students will be able to transfer their credits to a new school, and we hope that those employees will find new jobs. Now for Katie with science news. Pepsi.
Recently, Gene Wilder, known to many kids as Willy Wonka, died of Alzheimer's. But now, there's a new game changer in the medical field. A new antibody is helping to get rid of the sticky plaques that in the brain cause Alzheimer's. The drug was tested on a small group of 165 people with Alzheimer's, and the test results are showing good signs. The drug was tested on the group for a year, and it stopped or slowed down the mental decline. Study co-author Stephen Soloway said, "This is the best news we've received in the 25 years of my Alzheimer's clinical research. Although the outlook is good, the data came from a small group, so the results aren't definite. With the help of the antibody injections, there have been big declines in the sticky plaques. People taking the highest dose of injections have had little to none of the plaque accumulating in their brain after taking it for a year. This treatment could be a huge breakthrough and is already showing good signs. Even if it's not definite yet, this definitely brings a new hope to the Alzheimer's patients and the patients' families."
Thank you, Katie. You're here with good news, and today I'm going to be talking about how a simple blood test could detect cancer 10 years before symptoms show. A group of researchers at Swansea University discovered that just one finger prick could unravel it all. This test, which only takes a few hours using standard laboratory equipment, will track down mutated cells, leaving doctors to detect cancer of the esophagus in someone's bloodstream. Scientists said the test provides a non-invasive way to monitor high-risk patients. Professor Jenkins, who led the study, said the test can be likened to a cancer smoke detector because the smoke detector does not detect the presence of a fire in our homes, but its byproduct smoke. This test detects cancer by detecting the mutated blood cells. The old adage of no smoke without fire also applies to no cancer without mutation, as mutation is the main driving force of cancer development. Who would have thought a $45 test would do something so incredible? These researchers are predicting this life-saving product will be available in the public in about 5 years. As simple as this product is, cancer treatment is always more effective when proactive treatment is done as soon as possible. Next up is Nate with another good news story.
7-year-old London had surgery at the Peyton Manning Children's Hospital to put in implants for his hearing aids. He was feeling down, so his mom reached out to see if someone could come to make him feel better. The Frankton Police Department, Clinton Sheriff's Department, Clinton EMS, and Frankfurt Fire Department all showed up for him, even some locals along with neighbors and friends. It's nice to see a community come together for one. Thanks for watching this week's episode of TCSN News.
That's Nate. He was supposed to be on last week.
I'm Grace.
I'm Katie. I'm Rylan.
And I'm Pepsi.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching TCSN.
Okay, fine, I'll say it, I'll find it.
I thought we were all saying it.
Prom.
Saying
Okay,
what?
I'll just say that's Nate.